how can we evolve, expand our evolution through multiple partners? This is a very interesting topic to me because I truly believe that, okay, so we have our committed monogamous relationships, but then we also have the time where we're single and we're sort of having these experiences and we're evolving through people. And I think that there's a lot of judgment around that time in our life if we choose to have it. And I just want to get some clarity because I've dove into all of this personally, doing case studies, traveling around the world, having all these experiences, and I can tell you that we can truly expand our evolution through multiple partners if we're conscious of it, if we're having conscious sex, if we're being respectful of the other person, and most importantly, if we're coming from a place of, I'm doing this to have an experience, and not from a place of, I'm doing this to fill missing voids within myself. So that's the key. So it's really all about being conscious, being aware, being understanding of everything, and you can truly evolve your soul so much about this. So basically what I want to explain is that every relationship that we have is a learning experience, right? So like, even if we choose to have a marriage for like since high school till we're old, this is a total experience. This is a totally different energy that it creates. It's a totally different expansion of our evolution, and it's also a choice. And let's say we have these different relationships. Let's say we have a lot of like 2 or 3 year relationships over, a 20-year span. That's also an experience. So that's also what you need for your evolution. But I'm here to tell you that we can grow rapidly through different people. So like for me, I traveled around the world and I dated a lot of people, and I chose not to have a committed relationship, and I was very honest with people about it, and I was kind of doing this as an experiment. So in the beginning, I recognized that I was coming from a place of I need to fill up different missing parts in myself, and it was making me feel bad afterwards. And so the way that I healed that, or the way that I transformed through that, was I dove into it. So I'm like, I want to understand what all this is. So I dove completely in. So I'm like, I'm going to just date as many people as I can. I'm going to have as much sex as I can. I'm going to just like totally be conscious of everything that I'm doing so that I can understand my emotions, so that I can understand, how I'm affecting people, how people are affecting me. And what that did was it was so transformational. It was so incredibly healing. So I'm here to tell you that is a path that you could choose to take if you're conscious about it, and it's incredibly, incredibly rewarding. So the way that you do it is you make a conscious decision that I'm having these experiences with people, and you tell them about it, and you understand why you're having these experiences, or you understand why you're creating these experiences. So you're very conscious of it, you're very aware. And it's going to be really cool, you're going to have a cool outcome. But the main thing is that you want to be honest with everyone involved. You don't want to, get involved with people that are looking for something different. You want to be very straight up, very upfront, very open. And if someone is looking for something different, there's a potential that they might get hurt. So you definitely don't want to confuse them or, continue with that. But, to have conscious sex is like not going in to a sexual experience to make yourself feel better for a moment, like a drug, because sex is extremely powerful and it can be like a drug. And a lot of people use it in this way because it gives us endorphins, it gives us serotonin, all these happy emotions and feelings, and that can be addicting, and we want more and more and more. But just like a drug, once it's over, it leaves you feeling worse and it leaves you feeling more empty. So you don't want to do that. You want to be conscious, and you want to go into it as a part of your evolution. This is an experience. I'm having experiences with people. I'm learning from people. I'm evolving and growing. And so what does that mean? It means every experience that you have, you pay attention. How does this make me feel? How am I affecting other people? You pay attention and you be conscious and you be aware of what you're doing, and that's how you can evolve. So whenever you get defensive, that's the trigger point that you want to heal. Your defensiveness is what you want to heal. And the relationships are relationships, all of them, whether they're 2 years, 10 years, 15 years, 1 month, 2 days, they're mirrors. They're just total mirrors of us. Like, we choose to bring these people into our experience so that we can learn, evolve, and grow. So if you want to learn and evolve and grow quickly and rapidly through your evolution, you do this through multiple people, because it's like you meet this person and then they mirror this issue for you, this certain energy, and then if you're conscious and you're aware of it and you heal that thing, then you can go into the next one, and then they mirror another issue for you, and then you work through that one, and then you go into the next one, and then you get another issue mirrored. And for me, it's really cool because you can just get through so many things so quickly, as long as you're aware, talking to the people, being respectful of each other, respecting each other on a soul level, let them know what you're doing. And sometimes if we're with one person, that same issue will keep getting mirrored and mirrored and mirrored. And whereas with multiple people, each person brings a different energy, so they're each bringing out different things in you. So if you want to evolve your being like quickly and rapidly, this is an amazing way to do it, because we're all connected. We're all one. Like, we're not separated from each other. Like, we are all here, like, connected, like, in this way. Like, energetically, we're all just totally connected. We're all just one. Really think about that for a minute. So we're all here to help each other. So, like, if you attract this person into your life, they also attracted you into their life, and you're there for a reason, and it's to evolve and grow and learn, and pay attention to what that is. What do I need to learn from this experience? What do I need to evolve through? What do I need to learn from here? Pay attention, and you're going to evolve so fast. And so I think it's amazing. I think that we can have one night stands. I think that we can have conscious sex. I think that we can evolve through multiple people. And I think that we just have to be conscious of it, and it's what we're signing up to do if that's what we choose to do. I do, however, believe that we can evolve through monogamous relationships as well. I'm not saying we cannot evolve through, our marriages or our partnerships. That's a totally different experience. That's an amazing experience. That opens your heart. That opens your vulnerability. That, like, connects you deeper on a whole nother level. That is something totally different. I'm talking about working through your issues. Like, if you want to work through your issues, and maybe you're doing it right now anyways without even thinking about it. Maybe you can't keep a relationship, or you can't attract a boyfriend or a mate. The reason why is because you have shit to work out. You're not ready to go deep, because going deep means you have to be vulnerable, and you have to look at the parts of yourself that need healing. And maybe you're not ready for that, so you have to evolve through these people until you get a little bit more ready to be a little more vulnerable, be a little more loving and kind to yourself, and accepting the faults inside of you, so that you can go deep in that relationship and have intimacy and look in the eyes of another soul without getting uncomfortable. So both of these offer amazing healing, amazing growth, amazing expansion. But I'm just here to tell you to be aware of these two different types of evolution, and don't shut either of them out. Be open to them both, because they're here for us, and if we're attracting it, then someone else is attracting the same thing. So it's totally okay. It's an even exchange of energy, and it's something that we shouldn't overlook. So let me know your thoughts about this, guys. I look forward to hearing back from you, and any questions, anything that you want to talk about, let me know. Leave your comments below, and talk to you soon. Bye.